the governor of the people, and the tomorrow is ahead. Honorable Saze Etan Uzame, Exma, Odinwe Watokpe, Managing Director of the Edo Transport.
These projects are a testimony of the pathfinding, pace-setting qualities of the visionary leadership of His Excellency. They are a proof of Mr. Governor's passion to improve the quality of life of Edo people by providing modern transport infrastructure that will not only enhance traffic management within the urban areas, but also beautify the environment. Every one of us can agree that we have never seen this before in Benin City and in Edo State. If we know we have never seen it before, and our governor has given us pathfinding, pace-setting, trailblazing projects today, let us give our governor a round of applause. In our transport master plan, it's not only Benin City, but every urban area, Awuchi, Ekpoma, every major junction will enjoy this in the transport master plan. The objective of the project is to improve traffic flow and reduce travel time of commuters, thereby creating an enabling environment. Okay. The objective of the project is to improve traffic flow and reduce travel time of commuters, thereby creating an enabling environment for the much needed socio-economic growth and development in the state. We therefore appeal to all our motorists, especially the commercial bus drivers, and that's why you are our major stakeholders and you are represented here in large numbers. We are appealing to you today that please obey the traffic lights, obey the road markings and signs for the project objectives to be achieved and sustained. Such a beautiful work cannot be done and we go back to our old ways. This is moving us forward, so we must move forward with the project. Obey traffic lights, the road markings and the signs. The pedestrians are also encouraged to use the walkways for their safety, their comfort and their protection. They should not struggle the road with vehicles anymore. A lane has been created for them. All pedestrians, please use the walkways. We wish to passionately appeal to our market women, our street traders and hawkers to understand that roads and walkways are not for trading. Please, this is very, very important. It is also important to inform the commercial bus drivers that the junctions are not for loading and offloading, as this will defeat the purpose of the beautiful work that has been done. We appeal that all our stakeholders cooperate with us to make these projects beneficial to us all. Once again, Your Excellency, on behalf of the transport sector in Edo State, we wish to thank you for all the milestone achievements in the sector in the past 8 years. Your Excellency has laid a good foundation for us to build upon.
Okaka 1.
These 10 junctions have been a mess for the past 15 or 16 years ago. When you are passing this 10 junction and you hold your phone or anything, you check man, try it again, they will snatch it up. It is our able governor since 2016 or 18 now to this time. You can pass here without fear or favor. Oh. Thank you very much. And I will also appeal to the traffic wardens, because the people here they don't hear word. Mostly the drivers. If the light is on, they will just cross. I think about 2 weeks ago, they wanted to kill somebody here. So please, I'm appealing to the people in authority to see that this place is conducive for leg users. there is pass, road pass, footpath. They don't obey, except they are forced to do so. So, and secondly, the traders. Once it is 5 o'clock, the government has closed. You will see them on the road, dragging. The drivers will be dragging a road with the market women. Please, sir, I'm begging the authority.
Here, about this time, many of you were here with me. Across the road, we had a ceremony like this, where we decided to flag off the Junction Improvement Program for the state. As you know, Edo State is a transport hub in Nigeria. And Benin City is also a transport hub, not only of Nigeria, but also of Edo State. And so transport is a big business for us here in Edo State. But when we came, the transport system in Edo was not organized. In fact, we don't even know who was in charge of transport. One day they will have Ministry of Transport. Another government will come, they will say, no, it's now, transport has now gone to roads. Another one will come, they will move it somewhere else. But since we came in 2016, we say because of the importance of transport, we must rearrange and reorganize transport in Edo. First, what did we do? We started with just regulating how people behave on the roads by setting up the Edo State ETSMA, the Transport Management Authority. And thanks to the leadership of Dennis Olorebe, we have seen remarkable improvements in organizing our transport system and the transport workers. The next thing we did was to say, let us set up a separate independent body to manage transport in Edo State. That will be there come rain, come sun. Not today is a ministry, tomorrow is not a ministry. We therefore decided to set up the Edo State Transport Management Authority to give importance to this very important aspect of our life, which is transportation. And this transport authority is now, the first thing they did was to help us get a master plan. You know, we have the whole Edo State master plan. But inside the master plan, you also have section master plan. You say, well, what is the master plan for transport in Edo State? How do we organize transportation? How do we move people from one place to the other? Is it by cars? Is it by buses? Is it by minibuses? How is this going to work? What about the routing? All the things that have to do with transport, that is what they are in charge of. And I want to thank Mr. Bolaho for the amazing work that they have done. What we are doing here today is the brainchild of their efforts. There is an Edo State Transport Master Plan, which they are still working on. And with Master Plan, you don't wait until they finish the Master Plan. While they are still doing it, you start to implement. So this traffic junction improvement is part of this Master Plan. So they have about 12 or more of these type of junctions in Benin City alone, which they will have to improve. And they have more across the states, places like Sakponba, places like Auchi, Iroa, so that we can ease the flow of traffic and make the road users more safe. I just asked them now, the contractor did not know that we have fiber optics. So we are going to be installing cameras here. And we don't only see those people who are beating the traffic signals, but also help with the general security in this area. So that from our command and control center, we can be seeing what is going on in this place and all other junctions. Like I said, we just started in 2016 to do a lot of things in Edo State. This is a journey we have started. Do you want the journey to end with Obaseki? I've just done the example. You know, for school, I say EG, for example. So these two I've done is EG, for example. More have to be built. So we need somebody to come into office and continue with what we have started. If you go and bring somebody who does not know all the other junction improvements, I'm not sure they will do it. So unions, you know what to do. Over 1 million people ride in your vehicles in this town every day. Tell them that they must come out on Saturday with their PVC to come and vote for continuity, to come and vote for person when, so that we can continue to improve our lives. I want to end my speech by thanking members of the various transport unions. To support this government. We know the important role you play every day. Without you, we cannot do business in Edo because we cannot move people with their goods and services. So we appreciate the important role that you are playing. What I want to let you know is that in the master plan I have seen, they have laid a lot of emphasis on you, the operators. You have to sit down and work with EDSMA. Make sure you interact with them a lot so that all your concerns are incorporated or put inside this plan. From the way you do your routine to the roads that you ply. But what we realized is that before now, and why Nigeria has a problem, the Ministry of Roads or Ministry of Infrastructure will just wake up and say they will build this road. They design the road and they build it. In other parts of the world, it's not like that. It's the transport authority that will say, this is how people are moving in the state. This is the kind of road you should build to move people from this place to this other place. It is after they have done that will the Ministry of Roads now come and design the road according to the use of that road. Now we build roads before we determine how they will be used. So we need your inputs. You are the one that move across the city and the state. You have to work very closely with EDSMA so that as they are planning next year's budget, for instance, which roads are we going to construct and why? Is it because a big man lives in that road, or because the traffic that you move from, say, Koba Hill to Sakponba Road is very high? So instead of going to 3rd Junction and coming with 3rd to Sapele and going back to Upper, maybe government should now emphasize doing a road from Koba Hill straight to Upper. You understand? So you are the ones to help government. You understand? You are the one to help government. So that the new governor, he listens a lot. He will now say, okay, this is important. So let me spend this 5 billion here. Not because one big man has his house somewhere, so yeah, come and do my own road first. Do you get it? So this transport authority we have set up is very, very important. It's going to help you, it's going to help your business, and it's going to make life easy for all of us.
Hola.
Junction in particular was a hell and was a nightmare. And we did assure His Excellency that when we are done, this will be one of the best spots where people will be able to travel, safe and secure environment. Your Excellency, congratulations. And I remember then, with the permission of His Excellency, promising Edo people that the cadre at the Sakponba Junction you will see them no more. Today, His Excellency has delivered on this promise, and we're happy to be part of this. I want to say to you that in Edo State, based on the master plan that is currently ongoing, we have over 32 of this kind of junctions. And His Excellency has mentioned severally, he said it's not in the mission of finishing everything. Governance is a continuous process. He said my job is to set the example and lay the roadmap. And that he has done. These are the two examples. And I know that Edo people, I went to school with a lot of Edo people, they are some of the most proudest people in this world. They will definitely be proud with what His Excellency has done. If you have done less, I'm sure Edo people will not be happy. But because you have done so much, and with what you have done today, Edo people are indeed very happy. I've seen this junction posted everywhere all over the world. This is the tradition of Edo people. Edo people are very proud. They do it so that no one will know. And the junction has been done in a very remarkable way into international standard. I also want to mention another advantage of this project. Today, petrol is being sold for 1,200. Now, before now, people can spend 30 minutes in this traffic. But with what you have done, Your Excellency, you have reduced travel time here from about 30 minutes to just 5 minutes. So people are going to be saving fuel, traveling within Sapele Junction and Kada Junction. And when this project continues across the state, not only will travel time reduce, even security. We have provided barricades everywhere. You can see guardrail. We have provided walkway. So the less number of accidents we are going to have on this junction as well. I want to at this point thank immensely the managing director of ESTA, Edo State Traffic Authority, and our management team. I think they deserve a round of applause. They work with us day and night. We had a lot of challenges relocating some of the billboards. Some people tried to take us to court, and every time we call Madam, she's always there as a mother of us to make sure that this thing is done. Thank you very much.
Governor of Edo State who has made all this possible.
As a government, it's not like we don't like to show what we have done, but we believe that we are doing whatever we are doing for people. And what is most important is that those people we are doing it for know, and they also participate. So that's why in this commissioning, I'm glad that most of the people who are here are the people who are going to use these projects. That these are the people that are affected by what we have done. So I'm glad the transport unions are here, and I would like you to go back and give the message to your other members. There are so many of you in Edo State and in Benin City in particular. Since 2016, you have been our concern. We have focused on rebuilding the internal roads across Benin and the state. When I came into office in 2016, you know how many minutes it used to take you from Ugbo to Ugbowo? The roads were so bad, and every day after work, you will end up in the mechanic shed with your vehicles.
It's true, sir. It's true, sir.
Today, by the grace of God, your travel times is now shorter because the internal roads are better. Unfortunately, we have not been able to do anything about the federal roads. This Sapele road is a federal road. Agbo road, Auchi road, Wowo. Where we say, give us the road, they won't give us, and they won't do it. So when people are talking across the state, let them know that we are building our own roads. We are building Edo State roads. The one we are not building are the federal roads, because federal government say we cannot. You understand? They collect the money, but they will not build the road. For instance, do you know that Akpakpava Road to Agbo Road to Asaba has already been concessioned more than a year ago? The people that say they want to rebuild the road, they have finished their design. They have raised the money. For federal government to give them approval to commence work, it's been almost 6 months now. So as you are going around, as you are carrying passengers, let them know the truth, that Edo State is working. Nigeria is not working yet. That is why our election in Edo State is important to us, to continue what we have started. They said, oh, Godwin Obaseki didn't build flyover. So when you have roundabout and traffic, just build flyover. Is this not better than any flyover? Do you need flyover here? I don't want to fly over my people. I want my people to be able to move. So my message to you is that this is just the beginning. This is just an example of what we want to do. One government cannot do everything. We have only started. Like the chairman of like the consultant said, there are about 32 junctions like this that we need to improve. By the grace of God, if we have the next governor, when Sabi,
You go do it! You go do it! You go do it!
Una not think say he go finish the 32 in 8 years.
You go do it!
So Abeguna, as you are carrying passengers, talk to them. Everybody must come out on Saturday to vote, and you know what to do. Tell them not to be afraid. You understand? Don't be afraid. Nobody will intimidate you. You see the soldiers around town now and around the state. They have been sent to keep peace. Let people come out. Encourage everybody, women, young people, let them come out and come and vote on Saturday so that we can continue this good work that we have started. I want to thank you, unions, for all your cooperation. Now I know wetin dey happen for town. No be una? We know. Now they tell us how something they go. No be una? This town safe today because of una. No be true? Now I know who the bad boys and girls and where they operate. So without una, we will not succeed. But this is not just the beginning. We get more to do. And I beg una, the kind of cooperation and support when una give me, make una give the next governor the same. Even more.
oneness that has existed among us. Edo State market women have over the years played this role as mothers to the development of the state, particularly in the area of ensuring sanity in markets. I want to, at this juncture, commend the President of markets in the various local government areas in the state for being able to carry our members along in the scheme of things. As we celebrate today, I want to assure our amiable governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, of our continued support even after the end of his administration. Our resolve to sustain our cordial relationship with you, Your Excellency, is born out of your friendly disposition towards us over the years, coupled with the unhindered buying and selling markets in the state. We market women acknowledge your unprecedented quality leadership, which we believe informed the reconstruction of Etosa markets, though not completed. Consequent upon this, we appeal to you to ensure that the incoming administration does not abandon the project, as well as the reconstruction of New Benin market, among others. Sir, apart from the reconstruction of the Ministry of Education, among other projects, you created a conducive working environment to our children and husbands with the construction of an up-to-date secretariat coupled with prompt payment of salaries. It is also important to commend the local government chairman of Ikobaoka, of your Southwest, and Oriomo for the construction of markets in their localities. This achievement is under your watch. As mothers, we also commend your efforts to develop the talents of our children, payment of pensioners, the establishment of a modular refinery, and the ethanol factory in Ologo. Your support towards revamping the flour mill in Ewu, and the cultivation of over 100 hectares for oil palm production. Mr. Governor, your achievements as governor are too numerous to mention, but we are confident that your successor will continue from where you stopped for the betterment of Edo people. Other winning. If I don't have a job, I got to know what's a key. That's why you got already. My very upon your yiki. Ruta, even a number of key government of Edo State. The man governor of November saw it now. My ever, that's why I'm a winner saw it. A year, I also put a yabba okay, where you went to 1 million money market. In a fear, you kill her. Wakabaga in Mani woman, dear. As if by okay, not me for a market today. If for say, oh, my aim, my young Kukuba, and then Saturday, that okay, your boy, Ekara. Wadabo, Ruda, a governor make it only. Not the give up with him.
Why, I swear they know you, so no need to introduce you. The market women say they know you. Aha. You don't go see them. You sabi them. You know how important they are to me. The president of the Market Women Association, Edo State. First, make I thank you for this meeting when you bring. I know say before I become governor, that's so Oshomole bring me come here. So as they do for me, that's what I want to do for Aswe Igudalo. The man way. But not only say I can't bring her and come meet una. I can't thank una for what una don't do for me for these last 8 years. What una don't do for me and our government for Edo State. If not for una know the bad thing when those people will they do. Una know how they can't worry una for market before. Una know how they disturb una, they can't ticket una. I can't join una, fight them. And by the grace of God, we don't drive them, come out. I won't put somebody when not go let them come back. When Aswe Godalo come in, what I do, he go do more. He not go allow those bad people, those lion and tiger, make them come back to disturb now for markets. The message when I get for Ona today, not be because of politics. I don't do the work down. We know how something hard. We know say the money we wanna get before to take trade. Now, when we take that money go markets, we not the fee use and buy something as it be before. On our capital, the value don't come down. And I don't think and since say how go feel help, how government go feel help. Yes, we dey buy rice, buy food to give those people when not fit chop. But when they do a small business, how government feel help una? So this government, we don't decide, say we must support una. We must support una with money to help una business come up again. We know how una they do for market. Una they do a susu. Every day una they contribute money, give another person, make you take do your own markets. So what thing I don't decide before I go, I want put 1 billion naira to help market women and other traders for Edo State. Make it help them business, make it go up. We go sit down with una. Make una show us how una go do am so that the money go round. This one we go do am, make everybody see, so that somebody no go come lie again on top una head. Say they give una money when they don't give una. Una here, una go there, una bring una executive with una president. We go work them out together so everybody go see. So that nobody go lie on top of anybody head again. When Aswe Godalo enter, at least you don't see what I don't do for una. He go use your own mind. I should say go double what I don't do. So I thank all of una say for una support. And I beg una, as una support me, make una support Aswe Ighodalo. But for Aswe to become governor, I beg on Saturday, everybody must tell somebody. Una must come out, call everybody for house, make them call votes. If they don't vote, those bad people, God forbid, will come back. Una want them to come back. Una want them to come back. I thank una. Wa say, Wabu. And I beg, make una support Aswe. Na good man. I know him well. He go do for una more than I do.
Dexterous man wey sabi doctor as within Ighodalo. For transport, we'd like to welcome the and other men of the unions present here to reality what the governor conceptualized. Please, a round of applause. Route Commander, Bat C. Mwiki. Thank you so much. Of the Edo State.
Time, the vehicle inspection process was manual and very ineffective. The computerized vehicle inspection center is therefore aimed at deploying equipment and technology to enhance the effectiveness of the vehicle inspection officers in carrying out their statutory mandate of ensuring that only roadworthy vehicles are on our roads, thereby promoting the general safety of all commuters. The project provides the much needed platform for effective technology-driven motor vehicle administration and will also boost the internally generated revenue of the state. The project, which is in partnership with Temple XYZ, is the first of the 18 centers to be built in all the 18 local government areas of the state. Temple XYZ Limited, led by its group managing director, Prince Shegun Obayanjo, is a company reputed for its professionalism and expertise in computerized vehicle inspection services all over the country. We wish to appreciate their investment in Edo State and to enjoin them to provide their well-acclaimed quality service to all motorists in the state. We wish to also acknowledge the collaborative support of the Ministry of Finance, led by the Honorable Commissioner of Finance and the Chairman of Edo Internal Revenue Service that has made this possible today. Most importantly, we wish to thank His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin, Obaseki, for creating the much-needed enabling environment for private sector investment in the state, and in particular, the transport sector. The proponent had wanted to do this in many administrations, and it was not possible. But today, our governor has made this possible. So I think the vehicle inspection officers should come out to thank the governor for making this possible, for their functions in the state to be enhanced. They are almost becoming irrelevant, but from now, they have become relevant once again. So we wish to thank His Excellency most passionately for reviving their career again. And this time, they are no longer going to be manual VIOs, they are going to be digitalized VIOs. So we enjoin all motorists to see and embrace this computerized vehicle inspection service as a global trend. It is world recognized, aimed at ensuring the safety of lives and improving the quality and lifespan of all our vehicles. A stitch in time saves life. When you know your vehicle is faulty on time, it means that you can do the right thing and extend the quality, the lifespan of your vehicle. This is the whole essence of vehicle inspection service. Once again, we say thank you to His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, for all the giant developmental strides in the transport sector. Thank you, sir.
Desolate lands. After it was removed to Sama, skills acquisition and all that we take to skill up.
I am so overwhelmed with joy. I don't even know what to say, and the NC says I've put it quick. But all the same, I will try, Excellency. I want to thank you from the depth of my heart for making this possible, and to appreciate Madam MD for being diligent, steadfast, and delivering your mandate as directed. Your Excellency, we thank you so much. Having said that, the project we are commissioning today is project we call Project of Life Saving. It is to save life. It is to ensure that we are conscious of the status of our vehicle. It is to further, in the nearest future, make our Nigerian used vehicle exportable to other African countries. The only reason we are buying Tokunbo is because in Obodoyibo. The only reason we are celebrating Tokunbo vehicle is because this is what has kept them to be a good Tokunbo for us to use. But we are saying as a country, we want to also be able to export our own Tokunbo vehicle once they are well maintained, well inspected on annual basis, as it may be. The law says, Your Excellency, every private vehicle must be inspected once a year, commercial twice a year. As a country, Your Excellency, we've not been doing it. It's not peculiar to our state, Edo State alone, but perhaps in the whole country. And this is what we felt there's a gap. Let's bring it back. The VIO used to be the most respected agency on the road in the time past. Personally, when we were growing up, we knew how our parents used to be afraid of only the VIO, not even the highway police as we call it that time, but only the VIO, because they are responsible for testing of our vehicle. They are also responsible for testing of drivers, both theory and practical. But over time, they lost that glory. Your Excellency, on their behalf, we are thanking you for bringing back the glory of the VIO. Today, Your Excellency, you have restored their glory. You have restored their reputation. You have restored their destiny. And I can attest to you that they will deliver. On our part, as your partner, we will do everything possible to enhance their capacity and make them as digital as possible. And to the glory of God, like Madam MD said, we still have other centers to build, and we still have other centers to commission. And I'm happy that it will be commissioned by the incoming governor, the AI of our time. We will commission the next one. As a matter of fact, in clear times, we are moving to site in Ekuma and Auchi maybe next month. And before February, we are optimistic. We know it. Our own AI will come and commission those two other cities as we march on. Your Excellency, I don't want to bore you with so much rhetoric. You know more than anybody as far as this is concerned. You know this is the vogue over there, and you have more than, well, you're used to it and you know it. But except to say that every vehicle at the expiration of their documents are expected to come here, go through the test. Once they pass, the roadworthiness will be given. What the roadworthiness certificate usually says, if you look at the leaves, it says, the vehicle inspector will say, I have seen, I have inspected, and I hereby certify that this vehicle is roadworthy. Your Excellency, everybody here can attest to it that we've not been doing it as a country. And that is why we can't thank you enough for reviving this very important aspect of motor vehicle administration. And be assured, Your Excellency, will make you proud, and you will be happy that you enabled us, you engaged us to be in the state. Once again, mine is that of gratitude, that of appreciation, and be assured we will lead to the letters of the agreement and make you proud.
Managing Director of the State Transport Authority is Sebudi Abolahor. The Group Managing Director of our partner, Temple Group, Prince Shegun Obaya. The unions who are here, transport unions who are here, stakeholders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I have a confession to make. All I knew about this project was told to me by the MD Transport Authority as part of the master plan for the transport sector. And yes, the MD of Temple said, yes, this is a practice internationally, so the concept was not new to me. And it was easy to get my approval. But confession is that it's the first time I'm coming here to see this. It's the first time I'm meeting the managing director of the group managing director of Temple. I just signed about 9 months ago, and today I'm here to commission the project. It speaks to something. It speaks to the professionalism which we have been able to inculcate and establish in the Transport Authority. It's one of our newest agencies, MDs, in government. But we spent all day today commissioning projects, conceptualized by them. I had to even cut off some. I know the bus terminal was supposed to, expansion of the bus terminal was supposed to be part of what we're doing today. And we're hurrying to leave here to go to Lugo and launch water bus system. So it tells you how much work, how much professionalism that we had the privilege of imbibing this new agency. All I can say is that this is just the beginning of many, many things, things to come. As I mentioned at another event, we are the core, the hub of transportation in Nigeria. Because there's no way you can move from the west and western part of Nigeria to the east, to the south, and to the north without coming through Edo State and Benin in particular. So the amount and number of vehicular transport, in this city, in this state, surpasses most other places in Nigeria. And one of the biggest issues that we've seen when we review our security reports every month is the high incidence of vehicular accidents. Sometimes it gets to some worrying limits where we are losing more people on the roads than we are losing from other crimes. So so for us, transport is life, it's core, and we will not spare anything to make sure that we make the requisite investments in all aspects of the transport industry, from building infrastructure to ensuring that we build, support the private sector in acquiring feedstock, to make sure that we improve the quality of the assets that transporters use in the industry, and also to help build professionalism with operators of both the infrastructure and the assets. So I want to thank you for trusting in us, Temple, Excellency, for also the professionalism, because I didn't, I knew there was an issue at one time, but about the allocation of the land, it got sorted out, and that's all I knew. I wish all the projects we are partnering on would as quickly as this has come. I want to thank you and say that with me today is the next governor of Edo State by the grace of God.
Commissioning of Edo State Computerized Vehicle Inspection Services by myself, the Executive Governor of Edo State, on this 17th day of September 2024. The glory of God and the benefits of the people of Edo State.
For the glory of God and the good people, the glory of God and the good people of Edo State. Amen. Amen.
The two bodies together. You check here and you check through the classes on the ground. What is it doing here? Many times we see Honda and some Mercedes having their tires to pull out. This is where we detect and advise. If your tires are pull out on the speed or at the very rough road. So what they are doing now is they are simulating rough road scenario and check all the boats and guns whether they are in order for them to be able to.
So that Thank you,